Yo, so today we're doing a short video on the new updated pro classes in Vanguard. Obviously, we had some rule changes that came through, official CDL rule changes that changed some of the GAs in the game, and of course affects the loadouts you're using in-game. So we're going over the MP40, the Automaton, the STG, the snipers, the pistols, everything else in this video. So without further ado, let's get right into this one. Let's go. Alrighty, so the rule updates off the rip here. All damage mags and drums have been restricted officially, which of course was a GA before. Now it's officially written. You can't use them anymore. Vital and Frenzy have been restricted, and Recoil Booster have been restricted. So what happened is that once pros GA'd Vital, then the STG became worse than the Automaton because the high caliber aspect of Vital is just so OP, and it completely shifted the meta. So now the Automaton and the MP40 are the go-to meta for basically every situation inside of Vanguard right now. And then you've still got the sniper and all that, so that's what we're going through today. So off the rip here with the MP40, nothing too crazy. I mean, on the muzzle, realistically, before you were probably using the recoil booster if you weren't following GAs, like in a GB or something like that. So now using that STRIFE compensator, and then you're just gonna wanna make sure that you don't have any mag on there as well. So you're rocking and rolling with the MP40 like that. Everything else is basically the same as before. The pistol grip, lengthened, stippled, brace, quick, cross-neck folding, cross-neck ISO 2M, and the cross-neck 317. So the MP40 is pretty much the same. So at this point with the Automaton, the pros are basically all on the same page. The F8 stabilizer, which you want to use for the muzzle. Then you've got the hand stop on the underbarrel, the Anastasia sniper for the barrel, the slate refractor on the optic, the Zac skeletal for the stock, and then you've got tight grip and on hand for proficiency and kit, lengthened ammo. The only attachment that had really any discrepancy between the pros was the rear grip, which most are using the fabric grip, the far majority, and then a few are actually still using the granular grip. Personally, I think the fabric grip is better, and I would definitely go that route, and that's what I use personally. But I think it's worth giving both a go and seeing which one you actually like more. The pistol still everyone's using is the Ratt at this point, and right now the muzzle's the F8 stabilizer, the trigger is the lightweight action trigger, then you got the ammo types lengthened, stippled grip, fleet and quick. Fleet and quick are the key ones there again because you got the speed boost, and this actually increases your speed faster than the knife itself. So even though a lot of pros are using the knife, the pistol is faster. So I recommend using the pistol overall. The knife can work in some mixy situations. It can be pretty nice at times, but overall, I prefer the Ratt. Having that in your back pocket's really, really nice, and it's still fast as well. Then if you still want to experiment with the STG class a little bit, which I think some people still like it, and in certain websites that aren't banning Vital and these type of things off the rip here, it's still really, really good. So it's a scythe compensator, the M3 ready grip, lengthened ammo type, stippled, Vital, on hand, the crossnick S11 folding, the slate refractor, and the VDD 760mm. So nothing too crazy there. And then on the Car 98, this is still the same thing as the last video, the F8 stabilizer, the pistol grip, the 8mm 3-round mags, which is the third one here, the shorter one here. There's some confusion on the last episode, but you want the faster ADS time. And then the FMJ rounds, the fabric grip. Then you got quick scoped and deep breath over here, the Reisdorf wire, and the VDD 660mm. So overall, you can rock and roll with a pretty nice car setup right there. And then as for overall with the perks and the lethals, technically the Gammon bomb is G8, but it's not technically illegal on the rule set yet. So depending on the website you're playing on or where you're playing competitively, you're then using the frag. But it depends on where you're playing, depends if you're following GAs. If you're following GAs, use the frag, all right? Make sure you do that. And then tactical is still the smoke and the stun, depending on what you want to use. The stun's still really, really, really good because of the 20 damage it does. And then for perks, you still got ninja, you got radar, and you got double time. So the only difference here is between perk 1, where you have fortified, and you've got survival training. So you go between these three, and how pros are using it right now is that basically if you have dead silence in an S&D round, like as your field upgrade to use, then you can switch over to fortified or survival training and rock and roll with that. Or if you're playing a certain strat where you're trying to hit a rush route, or you're worried about getting naded, like on Tuscan towards A side where there's so many nades going all the time, then maybe you want to run fortified or survival training and try to hit a rush route or something like that. So there it is. There's all the classes. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. A little bit shorter video, but straight to the point. If you guys did, drop your comments down below. Check out the gaming channel. There's a lot of videos heading out over there, and some new series coming your way. Episode 1 of the best of 3 GBs already out, so make sure you go check that out, and appreciate you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Share the video if you guys really enjoyed it. But as always, guys, I'm your boy SalvationsElite, and we'll see you next time. I'm out.